Good evening, all of you guys, gentlemen and women, and whatever you think you are. I'm gonna speak to you in English because some of my friends, they cannot copy with Swedish language, so it's gonna be English this time. And if I'm lucky, you can all understand what I'm telling you. And that's it. I'm driving my van right now on my way back home. And I realized I need to talk to you guys about something. I can't look in the camera because I put the camera on the steering wheel. So I'm gonna look like a frog or something, but maybe you can copy with that. Anyway, you see, the bankers and the debt collectors and the court, bailiff, and whatever you want to call them, these fuckers, they are committing what we call the human trafficking. What? How can you talk about human trafficking? Well, you see, you have a social security number. In Sweden we call it personnummer. It's written on you and you can't do anything. You can't do business or nothing without telling your personnummer or your social security number. It's kind of burned in your flesh, like they did with the Jews in the Second World War, in the Nazi Second World War in Germany. So they're actually selling our data, and they're doing it in a very bad way, because you see, when you take a loan and maybe you can't pay it back, and that's too bad. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But when they choose to send this loan, I'm just hiding behind the camera. These speed cameras, they are recording you, even if you're a good guy or if you're a bad guy, if you drive too fast, slow, or anything. They are recording you so they can measure up your face data, and it's called metadata. It's too bad. And these cameras, they're also committing a crime, because who the hell gave them the consent to take a movie on us when we are driving? I did not. What about you, brother? What about you, sister? Did you consent to this bullshit? No one, I guess. Maybe somebody, but anyway, not me. So when Donald Trump came to power, he started up something they called the General Data Protection Act in the European Union. I think it was 2018. And he also wrote executive order number XXXX, I can't remember it now. But that executive order is about human trafficking. And what is human trafficking? I give you an example. It's when somebody is in a bad position, in a weak position. They might move in to your country or something, and they can't provide for themselves. So this guy or woman or whoever did it to them was kind of importing them as a labor, as a free labor. They have to work for free, and they get no money. They can't get out or anything. If they make a mistake, they will have a problem with migration, because it's like they put a hook in your flesh. It's like what you call it. Anyway, so it's a kind of blackmail thing. And how can I compare this with the bankers? Well, you see, to get your salary, to get your money, you have to work. Otherwise, there will be no money, because you can't create money from thin air like the bankers can. Maybe you can sell something, but that item you sell is something you paid for, the money somebody gave you in trade for your labor, for your work, for your time. So, conclusion is this: when the bankers have their loan and they write it off because they realize you can't pay, they are doing like a bookkeeping thing, because when they write off the loan, they get money back from taxes. And let's say, simple example, you have 200 grand in your loan portfolio. You borrow it from one bank, and it's like 15 grand left when they wrote it off. So now this loan is actually 15 grand. How can it be like that? Yeah, because when you wrote off the loan, it will it's not going to be worth that much anymore, because the bank got the money from taxes, so they get 85 grand or 185 grand from taxes. It means if they sell your data to some debt collector like Lovell or something, these international bullshit assholes, I hate them, by the way, what happens? They want you to pay the full amount. So now this 15,000, which is exactly what's left to pay after tax, they are asking you for 200 grand. So this is just criminal activities and nothing more.